Hey, Al.
I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Are you fucking serious?
Read it aloud, goddamn.
Alright. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Are you secretly a weeb?
Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back into the shelf. Onto the shelf.
That's a rare book from my private collection when I was a teenager and wrote Naruto fanfiction. Please, would you join me for tea?
Did I have a stroke just now? Was that actually a thing that just happened?
Oh shit.
Not to trivialize anyone who's actually had a stroke. It's a very serious problem.
Yeah.
But, like, did we actually just have the fucking Naruto fanfiction happen
Yeah.
briefly? And or did I just, like, phase out
Nope,
and imagine
that really happened. That really happened in the game.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because that has nothing to do with any of the rest of the setting.
He wrote Naruto fanfiction.
Alright, shit. I follow Damien to his sitting room where I'm not going to be able to get over that. Where finger foods have already been set out on a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth of the class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea, and the height of the tables which they were served.
Oh.
Oh.
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying an afternoon tea.
That's informative.
Always dying. Always. Oh, hard.
Hard body.
Hard body.
Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich.
Wonder what's in it.
I don't know. Home is already really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape.
Well,
I think we already complimented his cape.
Did we?
I feel
When
like
we first
we
met
did.
him in the...
I feel like we did.
You okay, buddy?
No.
Okay.
Home is really impressive. Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's be nice.
Whoa, look at those wieners.
They're eggplants, dear. No. Behave.
No.
It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place.
Huh.
Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before.
Wow. That sucks.
How many people do you have over?
Well, hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look what you've done. I'm kind of jealous.
That's very generous of you to say.
What got you so interested in goth stuff? He says.
Outright.
Why are you so fucking dark?
Cheer up.
Bernardo, you can't just ask people why they're dark.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father
God damn it! No!
took me into the city to see the marching band.
Did he take you into the city? He did! How did you know?
It's like you were there. Sorry.
This is good. This is good writing.
Oh.
Haha. Did you guys see a marching band?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
He's getting grumpy at it.
It's getting pissed.
You're serious?
I want his son to come out of the room and just be like, Of course.
But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it.
You tell me you've never listened to My Chemical Romance, Bernardo.
It's what his son listens to.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermy
It's gonna be a later
animals.
date, isn't it?
What?
Taking him to see a fucking marching band.
I hope so. And I hope he fucking dresses like they do in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Taxidermy animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
Why not go all the way?
Wiggles eyebrows.
Hmm.
I like not dying when I catch a cold. That's fair.
He takes a sip of tea.
Oh.
I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I try to live a life that is strictly aligned with those ideals. Would be admittedly horrid.
Hmm.
I'm not going to eat you, Bernard. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same.
Huh.
Tell me, Bernardo, do you have any hobbies?
Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies.
Quick, sound sophisticated. God damn it, it's not a competition.
He always thinks it is. That's why he doesn't get along with the big hunky bear.
Gosh darn.
Yeah.
Gosh darn.
Yeah.
I like watching soap making videos on the internet.
What was soap making? This is like entered my life like 4 times this week.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Love me some word jumblies. I learned how to juggle once.
That's true to me. I learned how to juggle.
Let's not have Bernardo say that though, because he's clumsy shit now.
Now he is, yeah. But I'm saying I personally learned how to juggle when I was in elementary school.
Yeah, you ran away and joined the carnival, right?
No, the circus. The circus came to our school and taught us how to be a circus. And we were a circus. And I was a juggler.
You should have learned to be a tumbler.
They did have those. The only thing they didn't have was animals.
Yeah, you would have loved to learn to be an elephant.
Yes. As long as I'm not going to eat those ugly peanuts. Circus peanuts are disgusting.
You have to learn to love normal peanuts.
I love normal
You have to
peanuts.
learn to open them with your nose.
Shit, that's hard.
Yeah?
My nose is nearly not as big as an elephant's.
I don't know.
Wow.
No, it's tiny.
Thanks.
You got a tiny snoot. Anyway, are we doing word jumblies or the internet fucking soap making videos?
Let's do word jumblies.
Fucking soap, because it keeps coming up.
Fuck, fine.
Soap is, an important advancement in modern society. Get rid of germs and stuff. I would say that people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes. Which I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals.
Fucking his face.
He's like, what? We finish our tea and our finger sandwiches. Tea and finger sandwiches.
Oh.
Come, I have one more thing.
He just ignored it.
Yeah, just completely blew it off. Come, let me show you where you'll be staying for the rest of your life in my room of my dungeon. Holy shit, his betrayal garden. It looks like the betrayal garden.
Oh my god, look at all the squiggle flowers.
They're beautiful.
Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
My garden.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously.
Oh.
You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plant it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
Wow. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off a vine.
Lilium boliferium, I think is how that's pronounced. The orange lily. What do you think this one means?
My loins are ablaze!
Bernard, please.
Thou art the tightest.
Oh,
3 cheers for sweet revenge.
this is tough. What do you want to say?
I would assume thou art the tightest. But not like in that way. Come on, I see you looking.
No, I mean like tight, like we're cool, we're tight.
Yeah, coolness.
We're boys.
With coolness.
Yeah.
Toit.
Eggplants!
I guessed correctly.
The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred.
I was incorrect!
Yeah.
Well. Why did they create fucking eggplants then? That was so wrong.
I don't know. And this is precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower?
Snapdragons, honeysuckle, or sunflowers.
I like eating sunflower seeds.
Sunflowers are. There's a really nice Van Gogh painting with sunflowers in it.
That's true.
One time you did flowers. Let's do that one.
Okay.
They remind me of sunshine. And then you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack.
Yeah! What a practical choice.
My stomach grumbles. Oh man, now I want sunflower seeds.
I have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. We both got so
Gosh.
excited. Yeah.
Gorsh. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the path and admire more of his beautiful flowers.
And we talk about betraying someone in a different house. Oh, that's the game.
Suddenly, a phone rings.
What is that song?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, it's the Monsters? Not the Monsters. Fuck.
I mean,
Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah?
yeah. Oh, I bet he loves Psycho.
Oh yeah. Oh, Bernardo, would you excuse me? I must take this.
He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it.
Oh.
Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard.
How does he see
My
this from the
allergies.
top?
I got them from my mother.
Yeah, he did.
This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden, Amanda. And I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes, and then immediately died.
And the watermelon just gave the fuck up.
They're like,
Yeah.
dies. Oh hey, a gargoyle. You love those.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle!
Pick him up.
Fix that guard.
Fix that garg.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh
Nope.
my god. This is the shrine of the silver monkey. Is what this is. Also, you've broken that gargoyle, he's dead now. That's how that works. Gargoyle's now deceased. That's his head.
Yep, it sure is. How is...
No.
None of the bits go together.
No, that looks like it's the right bit. It's just you had it facing the wrong way. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
You're supposed to be able to flip them over. Ah, no, I didn't turn him.
Oh.
Yeah!
Yay! Our secret.
Don't tell him we killed one of his friends. That's how gargoyles work.
God damn it. I didn't know you could flip them over.
Trust no one.
Phew, that was a close one. Oh no, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
I think you saw him kill his friend. Bernardo, my sincerest apologies. I've kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave.
No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away.
Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien.
Of course it is. What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school, post haste.
Do you need help?
Oh no, you don't have to.
Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side.
Let's go.
Oh
Hey,
shit. You come into a guy you just had a date with while you're on a date with another dude.
I haven't decided yet. Don't pressure. This is hard, man. I mean,
Come on.
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Real quick.
Yeah, bud.
What time do we have? I think we're done on time, right? Like, we're finished.
40 minutes.
Yeah, I think this last scene will be the last one, and then we'll
Sure.
pick it up again.
Sure. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care anymore anyway, Becca.
No, I mean it's just long. 45. We might have to split this into 2 parts.
That's fine.
Split the video.
That's fine.
Okay.
We might record 2 in a row.
This whole thing might be 2, and we can just split it.
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay. Anyway. Fuck Hugo's voice.
He was an African dream, much like Akeem.
We just seen Black Panther 2, so I should have that accent on the brain.
Good movie.
It's a damn good movie.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, but it's good. Hey Damien, you are here in. Keep doing vampire voice. You are here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Well, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe.
Damien and I fall into a step with Hugo, who leads us through busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around.
Probably not.
Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room, with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness.
Watch your step.
I can hear vain voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements.
These two together, who fucking would have known? They're
Who would have
troublemakers. Who would have? I knew.
We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose.
The fuck did he do to Lucien? Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this.
I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. Uh-oh, what were you doing?
Oh my god, what were you guys doing? What happened here? Who was doing Lucien's voice last time?
I don't remember.
I'll pick it up.
You got this.
Ernest punched me. What did Ernest?
Lucien tried to kill me!
There we go. That's good. I like it.
I got it. The room falls silent.
I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. He died.
You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Whoa. Wait a second, Lucien. Did you try to cask of Amontillado, Ernest? I can't. I just didn't have enough time with that word.
That's a
I'm not either confirming or denying that.
that's a Poe.
It's a book, yeah.
It's a Poe story.
Yeah.
I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's cask of Amontillado?
Amontillado or Montillado?
Amontillado. And I know what that is, Bernardo. It's cool.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where the man gets his enemy drunk, lures him into the cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind the brick wall. It's a lovely story.
So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he realized I lied about the wine.
And you were cracking maniacally. It sort of tipped me off.
Honest, 20 minutes?
Dad.
What?
It took you 20 minutes, son. Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the Castle Almetario, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story?
I read the first 5 pages and read a review of the movie. Nice callback.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's only 5 pages long. Sorry, I keep slipping into Vampire Dad. It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie.
Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. I bet you fucking did.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this is me teaching him a lesson.
Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands.
Look how tired Hugo looks. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under. What the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week.
Ernest and Lucien, high five.
No, you can't just have time off school.
The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs.
Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. There's a blood march, you too. Ow. Thank you for your meditation.
We all head up the stairs and head out of the school in
Or
tense silence.
mediation? I think that's what it was. I fucked it up.
Boy, am I glad Bernard was here to help.
Yeah, he did so much here.
Lucien, Damien, and I all pull out into a car and begin to drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily.
I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Good dad! Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car.
I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Word.
Me too. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son.
Huh.
Lucien continues staring out of the window.
Love you too.
Aw. Family bonding over attempted murder.
Yeah.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out.
It's alright. And all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
There is that, yes.
You're always just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. And does that kind of thing happen a lot? I like the middle option.
Me
What
too.
do you think?
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been.
I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors.
It rarely does. You're a good dad.
Wieners.
See you around soon?
Oh.
It would be my honor and my pleasure.
Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Huh.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her with my fat ass.
Did you go to class, Amanda?
Of course she didn't.
We didn't see her there.
She's a fucking wreck.
Why are
She's
you?
in college anyway. Why would
No,
she be in the high school?
She's going to college. She needs to
Oh,
finish
yes,
off this
that's right.
year.
That's right. That's right. You correct, girl.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yo!
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
Extreme edition. I hate this show. The couple on-screen bickers. The couple on-screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watched them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling.
I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, house is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg.
Why don't they just get a regular-sized house?
The economy, Bernard. I don't know. How often did he go?
It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucien, since he tried to...
He lured Ernest down into the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to break him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me?
Lucien live streamed the entire thing.
Of course he did.
And you're watching it instead of being in class.
This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's really good. But he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I think his style.
You know what? Me too.
Smile. Motherfucker. Day complete!
I don't know indeed.
Our bat level is pretty high as well.
I'm familiar with the works of Corey Feldman. He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
Have they always been talking after dates?
Yeah. Which means we need to replay it on our own.
To hear the other talk.
With the stream safe off.
Yeah. He raised his eyebrows at me like
There's gonna be a wiener.
yeah, there's not gonna be a wiener.
We don't know that.
There's fan art of wieners.
There is fan art of wieners.
But
So that'll be it for today's episode. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Well,
give us a rating, and
yeah,
and click on all the annotations. There probably won't be any.
there won't be any.
But
But
click on them.
click on them anyway. We're gonna have to split this episode into 2 episodes, I think.
We might,
It's a long one.
but they don't have to worry about that.
No. But like, comment, and subscribe. The reason we didn't say it at the end of the last episode was actually because it was big one.
Yeah, sure, maybe. Who knows? Bye!
Bye.